Hey everyone, so today I'm going to talk about what I learned at the Samurai Game. Samurai Game was a 3-day event that I just completed over the past weekend, and it was pretty amazing, and I'm excited to share what I learned. And just for time's sake, I won't get into the details of what it was exactly, but you can read about that on the blog that goes with this video. And so one of the first lessons that I learned was about finding your center and living from this center. And so when I say the center, I mean like the center of your bodies. And so that's just a couple inches below your belly button. And so when you move from the center, you can move with a lot more ease and less effort. And it's all about like proper posture as well, because I find that your energy is a lot different when like you sit up straight than when you're slumped down. And it's just all about moving your body as one instead of 1,000 different parts. It just makes for a lot better flow and balance in your life. The next lesson I learned is I'd say it was one of the biggest and most profound lessons that I got out of the whole weekend, and this was about that you don't get to choose how, when, or where you die. I mean, it seems pretty obvious, but it was a pretty profound lesson. Even for those people that know they're dying, so say they've got cancer or something like that, and they know the clock is ticking, they still don't get to pick when they die. And so from this lesson, I take that you have to live in the here and now and be present now. And so if there's something that you want to do it now. If there's something you got to say it now. And because really, you may never get another chance. Fate could step in, or like a million different things could happen, and you may not be here as long as you want to be or you think you will. And so with that, yeah, just be present here in the now, and just ask yourself, how do you want to be remembered when you die? Do you want to be like, oh, that was it, I didn't even get to do this, I didn't get to do that? So just live your life fully with honor, pride, dignity, integrity, and just do the best you can, so that when it is over, you go out and say, yeah, that was awesome, I did everything I want to do, and you have no regrets. And so from playing the actual game, I got some lessons right away as well. And number one, just the art of intention, that got ingrained into my mind even more. And so what I mean by that is, with intention, is when you set your mind that you want to do something or you want to be something, and you truly believe in that intention, and you want it for the better good and not for selfish reasons, and also you believe in your ability to manifest that intention, you will get it. So a lot of it has to do with faith and just believing in yourself, and it'll be amazing what you can accomplish just by setting the proper intentions and the proper way. The second thing I learned from actually playing the game was actually pretty awesome, and I feel like it's one of the ones I can apply to myself in many areas of my life. And it was about confidence and leadership. And so I got to be the leader of one of the teams, and it was pretty awesome just because I set the intention to be the leader, and then I got it. And I had to make a lot of decisions, and a lot of people told me that they joined my team because of my confidence, and they believed in me. And straight from the beginning, I was confident, I made quick decisions, and I never second guessed myself. That was one big thing, was that I fully believed in my abilities to lead my team and be an effective leader. And so what I learned from that and how I'll apply it to my life is just, yeah, the main thing, never second guessing myself. Just be confident in everything you do, and it doesn't matter what the outcome is, as long as you believe in yourself. Then people see this, and that allows them to believe in you. It inspires them, and they'll be willing to follow you into any battle, whether it be corporate or personal or on a sports team. It really doesn't matter as long as you believe in yourself. And also to be able to ask for input from your team and not seem like a dictator that's just telling everyone what to do. So getting feedback from your team and allowing them to participate is very important to being an effective leader as well. And so another thing is about just effective listening and how important listening actually is, because listening to what's going on around you, and this could be the difference between dying and living, and not just in the game but in actual life as well. It's amazing how much people don't listen. Like there's always distractions, people are always on their phones, or they're paying attention to something else that's going on, and we could just live our lives so much more easily and effective if we just listen to what we needed to do. And just one other thing that I really want to mention too is about serving others. I mean, even the word samurai means to serve, and it's pretty amazing that these samurai warriors that were so honorable and had so much integrity and pride and discipline, that they chose a word that means to serve to represent them. And so what I got from that is that serving others is one of the best things you can do. If you have the ability to serve or help anyone, then you should do it, because we're all one, we're all connected. And so by serving others, really you're serving yourself. You can empower others to help themselves, and eventually to help them help others as well. And that's one of the ways how we can make a better world. And just the last thing I want to touch on as well, on what I learned, is about practice. So practice, practice, practice. In life, if you want to get good at anything, you have to practice. And what they say is that it takes 10,000 hours to master something. 10,000 hours of practice to be a master at something. You might think like, wow, 10,000 hours is a lot of time, but really it's not that long when you think about it this way. You're practicing every moment of your life. You're practicing how you walk, how you talk, how you interact with others, how you behave. You're practicing how you drive every day. So really you're practicing all the time. And when you think about it that way, 10,000 hours just isn't that much. And so what I'm going to do is find a practice that I can start today and just do it all the time, so that it just changes my mind state from thinking that it has to be hard. And it really doesn't have to be hard. It can just be something simple, easy, that you can do every day, and just practice it every day. And with the practice, it comes awareness. So if there's something that you want to change, first you got to become aware of this and practice doing the new thing every day. And eventually it'll just be like breathing. And so if I could go back and just give one thing to say about Samurai Game that I think would be the most important lesson, is to just be present in the here and now. Everything else comes just from being present here and now. As long as you know what's going on around you, and also, as importantly, what's going on inside of you, because all battles start inside of you. And so as long as you're present here and now, living fully, then you will have a much better life and be able to accomplish a lot more than even you might have thought you could have. And so that's just some of the things I learned from doing the Samurai Game, and feel free to check out the blog if you want to go into more details. Thanks.